Hello, this is Notaspringchick, and we're coming to you here from Agua Dulce by the Vasquez Rocks. This is a popular location that you've seen in probably lots of films, with Westerns, Logan's Run. You know, when you look at it, you'll see some of the rocks.
Bad Day at Bad Rock with famously Bad Day at Bad Rock with Spencer Tracy was done here.
So there's been lots of movies done here, but today we're going to be talking about, yes, the pressure at the pump, because I can't be the only one feeling, those rising gas prices. And this one, of course, Chevy put out this full-page ad talking about pressure at the pump. They're talking about all they call this their MVPs of MPG, about all their different cars that get fabulous gas mileage. You're looking at 30 EPA estimated miles per gallon for the highway with the Chevy Malibu, 34 with the Chevy Aveo, 32. Of course, there's always a Toyota Prius, which seems to be the car, the go-to car if you want to look like you're being green.
And didn't we see a Yukon that was the size of a mini SUV?
Oh, yes, we did.
It's a hybrid.
And that was a hybrid. And they have big cars, big trucks that are getting 20 miles per gallon. Also, Subaru is doing a promotion that we've seen being promoted where you get free gas. I don't know for how long, but there's some of them. And who else is doing, what is it, $2.99 a gallon?
Chrysler, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's Chrysler. $2.99 a gallon per year
for 3 years.
For 3 years.
Up to 12,000 miles a year.
12,000 miles a year, yep. So here's they have from fueleconomy.gov some more gas saving tips. I know we've probably heard of these, but I even have some surprises for you that you probably hadn't even thought about. On here it says keep your engine properly tuned. As I always say, a properly maintained car will get you better gas mileage. Check and replace air filters regularly, and whether you have Jiffy Lube or Easy Lube or one of those places near you, it's always a good thing to do. Keep tires properly inflated. Most people, they just have regular air in their tires, but one of my favorites, what is that? Nitrogen. Yeah, one of the things is nitrogen is they keep your air tire pressure at the correct pressure for a longer period of time.
Because it keeps the temperature inside more even than regular air does.
Yeah, so the question is, so where do you get nitrogen? I've looked all over the place. So the easiest place to get it from, if you have a Costco near you, otherwise you can call around some racing places, you can get nitrogen in. For Costco, if you get your tires there, they will change all of your tires into nitrogen. You can get all, they'll check and balance your tires and all of that. But that's only if you're getting your tires replaced from Costco. If you're not, or you have a new car, or you're not getting your tires from Costco, where else do you get nitrogen from?
Your dealer, probably.
Yeah, your dealer. We've seen some places, we've heard about them, where they might charge you like $300 to air up your tires with nitrogen. Well, we found, are you ready for this? $10 at one of the car racing places where you can get all your tires inflated for nitrogen. So it's a little bit more of a hassle if you're not going over to Costco, but Costco will let you use their pumps for free. So nitrogen, that's a big one. In fact, they have a website too that'll tell you why nitrogen for your tires. Let's see, use the recommended grade of motor oil.
Yeah. And don't listen to people when they say use a grade under because it will increase your gas mileage. Use what they say to use.
Yeah, use what your manufacturer recommends for your car. Whether it's the correct octane level, the correct motor oil, do what your
air pressure.
Yep. Do what the
maintenance
recommends. Drive sensibly. Aggressive driving, speeding, rapid acceleration, and braking. It says it can lower your gas mileage by 33% at highway speeds and by 5% around town.
Right. On the highway, if you drive as much as 2 miles an hour under the speed limit, it shows an increase in gas mileage.
Oh, that's it?
Just as little as 2 miles under the.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow. So, and you all kind of know, that sudden braking, stopping. I mean, you've heard that one before. Observe the speed limit. Well, that's always important. First of all, if you don't want to get a ticket, but second of all, for what Oldcam just mentioned to you too. Oh, here it says, as a rule of thumb, you can assume that each 5 miles per hour that you drive over 60 miles per hour is like paying an additional 20 cents per gallon for gas.
See, I just said that, didn't I?
Wow.
Somebody actually said what I knew.
Yeah. So remove excess weight. So if you've got a bigger car, you like to carry lots of things in it. I know, I'm kind of guilty of that one. Says an extra 100 pounds in your vehicle could reduce your miles per gallon up to 2%.
All right, see, it means it's a good reason to stay on the diet, folks.
Oh, you're talking that excess weight too. Okay.
That's what they're counting, human excess weight also.
Oh.
I mean, if you take 4 out-of-weight people in an automobile, you're going to hit your 100 pounds extra.
Well, I don't think you can tell people they can ride in your car or not ride depending on their weight.
It's your car.
So avoid excessive idling in your car. Sometimes you just, when you're waiting for somebody, maybe you should just turn off your car.
If you're stopped in traffic on the freeway, that's a good time to turn your engine off.
It says use the cruise control. In most cases, you can save gas by using the cruise control because you're not changing the speed and it cruises a lot better. A couple things that aren't on here is the air conditioner. I know, if you don't have your air conditioning blasting all the time, you will get better gas mileage. If you don't have, actually, if you want to get better gas mileage and you're not walking, you turn off the air conditioner, turn off the radio, turn off
all of those modern conveniences. And you'll find unfortunately, modern cars are designed to run with air conditioners on, not with windows on. And that's Mythbusters prove there's really not that much difference between running with your air conditioner on and running with it off on a modern car. That is a modern one, not something like a decade old, but a modern, something from the 90s onwards.
Interesting.
That's right.
So remember that there is a difference depending on your age. One of the other things that I found that sometimes you hear about is octane booster. And I don't know how well it works for, well, let me just put it this way. In my other car that I loved octane booster because in the city it made an incremental difference, but on the highway when you're driving those stretches, back and forth, or you're taking the road trip, I know that my mileage had increased 30% on those freeway miles.
Well, it has to do something with the fact that the octane in gas stations is no longer what it actually used to be. And they also water the gas down in some facilities so they can increase the what they have. An octane booster helps to sort of even all that out.
A couple of other things that you might have heard is get gas maybe when the temperatures are a little bit cooler, right?
Yep.
You've heard that one?
Never let your tank get empty.
Oh, that's right, where it reaches for the bottom. In fact, if you're going to run half a tank, go from, full to half full, I guess.
Because your best gas mileage is full to half.
So here's some tips for getting better gas mileage and stretching your fuel dollars from Notaspringchick. And take a look. Got cars here, even as close as we are, and as remote as we are.